Some popular Phoenix hiking trails are already closed on the hottest days of the year, but the parks and fire departments say that those closures might not be enough. They're now asking the Parks Board to consider closing trails on any day that's hotter than 105 degrees. 12 News journalist Gabriela Becerra explains how hikers are reacting to this.
Most hikers are opposed to the proposal, saying they don't want to see trails closed any more days than they already are. And they fear if this proposal were to pass, hiking would be restricted several months out of the year.
I grew up on the South Mountain trails and I use them daily still as a trail runner.
Hiking trails on Camelback Mountain and Piestewa Peak shut down for 45 days in 2024, some of the hottest days last year.
I really think it's doing a great disservice to the public, the hiking public, to do that.
The Phoenix Fire Department, which conducts mountain rescues year-round, says those closures weren't enough for our hotter and longer summers.
It comes at an extreme risk.
Both the Fire and Parks Department suggest closing popular trails on days expected to exceed 105 degrees to lower the risk for heat injuries and deaths.
If it saves one child's life, one man or woman's life, it's worth it to extend these closures.
But hikers are fighting against this proposal.
It's not okay for our rescuers to start shutting down freedoms for the overall public.
Currently, the city closes popular trails on excessive heat warning days. It's a policy that's been in place since 2021. The restrictions expanded last fall when the Parks and Rec Board voted to add South Mountain to the list and start the closures an hour earlier, now from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
They need to tap the brakes on the restrictions and remember to keep open and fair, equal access for everybody.
Jess Dobbs and other hikers say the policy unfairly punishes people who aren't hiking unresponsibly, and people should be able to assess the risks on their own.
It's up to the city to come up with creative ways to educate them.
Over 100 miles of trails remain open during the summer, but nearly 3,000 people have signed a petition asking the city to reconsider any closures.
I've carried somebody off a mountain attempting to do CPR that died. A lot of those people in there don't have those experiences.
The board did not vote at tonight's meeting. The discussion will continue in February. In Phoenix, Gabriela Becerra, 12 News.